Hi everybody, this is Goofy Guineas here, and today I am going to do a video about how you care for a pregnant guinea pig and what to do and what not to do. This is Peaches. She is pregnant. I was just confirmed on Monday. She has another appointment coming up in a month to see how many babies she's going to have and make sure everything's going well. She'll have an ultrasound. It's too early right now to tell how many babies she has and everything, so that'll be in a month. She's actually pretty big for a month, so we shall see. How you're able to tell some big signs on how to tell if you're a guinea pig if you think they're pregnant is they will eat and drink more than they usually do. So make sure you watch their water level when you give them fresh water, and see how much they go through in a day. If they're drinking more than they usually do, then that's a sign that she's pregnant. And of course, if it's, you might know something if they've been around a male guinea pig, so that's something to know. Make sure that you keep bright lights and direct sunlight away from them. Make sure it's a comfortable lighting in their environment. Like me, I have curtains on all the windows that surround my guinea pig cages. And I just have a lamp, actually a very dim lamp that I turn on at night for them. So, oh, there's Crunchy. Hi, Crunch, Crunch. Hi, baby. He's just so adorable. Oh, he just popcorned. I'm sorry, I don't know if you guys saw it or missed it. He's very happy. He just got his veggies. They both did. They also each got the Oxbow vitamin C tablets. I give them each one every other day. So they love them. I mean, they instantly grab them and just eat them as soon as they get them. So, another thing is no handling. Keep the handling to minimum. If you have to pick them up, make sure you cook them in like a box or onto a towel, or in one of the fleece kind of hidey things that there is, little hidey houses. Oh, they're both hiding. Oh, there he is. Because if you pick them up or handle them too much, it is very dangerous for her and it's very dangerous for the babies. I know this from experience because I had a female about 2 years ago that was given to me, and I found out she was pregnant. So she was doing great all up to actually the day before she gave birth. She ended up getting stuck in it was a cardboard house that I cut out for him. I like to do cardboard houses because it gives them something to chew on, and it's something they can hide in, both at the same time. But she ended up chewing a hole in it and she got stuck. And so getting her out, I think actually me having to get her out might have killed the babies, because she ended up going into labor the very next day, and she died giving birth to the babies, and actually none of the other babies did live. So it was very sad. So that's why I'm being extra cautious with this girl. Another thing is I make sure I keep a lot of space for her. Make sure it's very comfortable for her, because I do not want her to get stuck like my other female did. And wow, you can really see just how big she is getting right there. But yeah, I give her a lot of space. And both of them are in CNC cages. They're both 2x3. They fit just perfectly together the way they are. Another thing with the no handling is no grooming. You do not want to groom them because that can just cause loads of stress more on her, which is not good. Another thing is no multi-level housing, which I'm sure you can see even for both my guinea pigs. I don't like the multi-levels. One reason is because I have a cat and he likes to jump on anything that is high. I found that was cute. I found him a couple times inside their cage sleeping, and they don't mind him. He likes to cuddle with them. They like to cuddle with him. So I don't mind it at all, but he's a bit of a what are you doing? He's a bit of a heavy cat, so I don't like him on top of the cage because he kind of bends it a little bit. So don't do that. Don't do that. What are you doing? Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. And also with pregnant guinea pigs, their balance is impaired. So multi-level housing is not a good idea because they have a risk of falling. Another thing that's good to do is to, of course, remove all the boys that are in the cage with them. One big reason is because 2 hours after giving birth, they can get pregnant again. And excuse me, I lost my train of thought there for a second. Another reason is male guinea pigs like to mount to show their dominance, and it causes more stress for her if he is mounting her while she is pregnant. So just be on the safe side. As soon as you find out she's pregnant, get the boys out of there so that she can be happy and not be so stressed out. Another thing is to, of course, remove any other females that are in there with her. If they get along with them, it's okay. As long as they're like really, really good with each other, you can keep the female in there. But if it's kind of a female that's a little bit of a brat and she likes to do also the mounting and likes to show everybody who's boss, get her out of there as well. And another thing, get all other pregnant females that might be in the cage with them, because if they eat the placenta after the female gives birth, the other pregnant female that eats it can actually go into labor as well, so that could be dangerous. Okay. Make sure that you keep their cages clean. Now because she's pregnant, I clean the cage out daily. Actually, for both of them, I clean their cages out daily, all their poop, everything like that. I clean it all out every single day, twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day, depending on how messy it might get. With her, though, the bedding part, the fleece liners, now his, I change them once a week. Hers, I change them about twice a week because the ammonia from the pee smell can cause a lot of problems. So I make sure I remove those, the dirty fleece liners, bedding, whatever it is that's in there, I remove it. And I, to kind of clean underneath where everything's at, I use vinegar and water and just a rag, and it gets it all up nicely. Of course, make sure she's comfortable, which I showed you that she seems very, very comfortable in her cage. She's very happy. Okay, so and the next thing is their diet. Now, do not give them unlimited amount of pellets. Give them the same amount of pellets that you would just give them every day. I give them each a 1/4 cup of pellets each day, and it's been working just fine for them. And hay. Alfalfa hay is great for pregnant guinea pigs. So if she's pregnant, it's kind of smart or I would recommend switching to alfalfa hay, which I haven't done yet because I just wanted to use up the rest of the hay that is left before I get a new bag. I give them the oxbow orchard grass hay, and they absolutely love it. I recommend getting it for your piggies. And of course, just the normal amount of vegetables that you give them every single day, and um, whatever you're feeding them is fine. And she does pretty good with that. So that's all I have right now about how to care for a pregnant guinea pig. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask, and please subscribe to my channel. Bye, everybody.